All right, we're switching gears now to the media sector. Lightshed releasing its top 23 technology, media, and telecom predictions for the new year. From Disney and Hulu to Netflix and the box office, there's lots to discuss. Lucky for us, Yahoo Finance media reporter Allie Canal is here to break it all down. Allie.
Hi, Saz. Yeah, so I think it's important to remember that 2022 was a really brutal year for media stocks. The stock market wiped out $500 billion from some of the top media and telecom companies. So we're really entering 2023 in this fight or flight mode. So Rich Greenfield, he's a partner at Lightshed. He released some of his predictions. One in particular that stood out to me centers around Bob Iger. He believes that Disney will extend Iger's contract to 2027. He says ESPN is not the biggest problem for Disney. Rather, it's their content creation. And Disney really hasn't had that superstar animated Frozen hit in quite some time. And that Iger is really needed to be there, and that Disney will ultimately realize that 2 years is just not enough to, one, reinvigorate that content, and two, find a new CEO. But one thing that Iger will probably have to address is the future of Hulu. Greenfield predicts that, yes, Disney will buy out Comcast's 33% stake in the company, and analysts have been a little split on this. Some have said really Disney needs to figure out their strategy with Hulu and really their overall streaming business, because they really could get a pretty penny if they were to shop Hulu around. That could help out their balance sheet. But for now, the consensus seems to be that Hulu will be bought by Disney. And then on the park side, Guggenheim was out with a note this morning that said that they expect renewed park growth in the first quarter of 2023. That has to do with increased travel at TSA checkpoints. The park experience app downloads have been increasing as well. So despite this pullback that we've seen in consumer spending, macroeconomic challenges, still a lot to be celebrated with the parks business. And then if we take a look at Netflix, Greenfield said that he expects revenue to reaccelerate into the high teens. That's due to the ad-supported tier. That's due to the crackdown on password sharing. The fact that a lot of these other streaming competitors are going to have to increase prices in order to make up from losses. So something to watch there. And then finally, on the M&A front, big prediction from Greenfield that Pinterest will be sold. He said that's really going to be the big major deal this year. We will see. Obviously, sports has been a big topic of conversation. The WWE was a big one last week, but Greenfield said that WWE will not ultimately sell, at least right now. So a lot to dig through, a lot to look forward to. But 2023, I think, is going to be this make or break year for the media sector as a whole.
Could see some fireworks for sure here. There's also been a lot of renewed optimism over the box office, and that coming after the success of Avatar, Way of the Water. Can it bounce back to those pre-pandemic kind of coveted levels in 2023 at the box office?
The general vibe that I'm getting from analysts is that it's going to be a better year than 2022, but whether or not we're going to reach those pre-pandemic 2019 levels, I don't think that's going to happen this year, and it might never happen. That doesn't mean that there's no place for the box office. I think there are certainly movies that consumers do want to go and see in the theater, but that could mean that other things could change. We could see some joint theatrical partnerships. Greenfield predicted that in 2023, the box office will hit $8.5 billion. This year, we've reached around $7.4 billion, so significantly more, but still 25% below pre-pandemic levels. So I don't think we're going to get any hard and fast answers in the new year, but maybe in 2024, 2025, that could change.
All right, we're going to be keeping close tabs on and perhaps seeing some movies at the silver screen. Yahoo Finance's own Allie Canal joining us to break it all down in the media landscape. Thanks so much, Allie.